Hi friends, how's everybody doing? You're right. You're right. Okay, collective. So listen. Let's get back to the nitty gritty of the situation. So, everybody knows you've been speaking up about what's been going on. You've had uh, a big clusterfuck of betrayals that's happened to you. You've had ex-lovers who smeared your name, okay, thrown spell work to try to kill you, to try to steal an inheritance and an abundance from you. You've also had so-called ex-friends that were working with this cult, this coven, to take you out in promise of getting a piece of this inheritance, okay? You've also had ex-friends who have jumped on this smear campaign without even listening to your side of the story. They just jumped on and assumed that you were this bad person, that because of the narrative that this person was smearing at you, okay? Funny thing is, joke's on them, okay? For all those that partook in the sex rituals and shit like that with the ex that started the smear campaign, you all have HIV, you're all gonna die, okay? For those who partook in the death magic that has, that tried to take you out, okay? Joke's on you. The collective is an anointed, chosen one. It doesn't work. So that magic is going back at you. You're gonna die, okay? Your family's gonna die. Your best friends, men, women, children, they're gonna die because of your stupidity, okay? It is what it is. That it's spiritual law, okay? You don't mess with a person who does not deserve it, okay? For those who jumped on the bandwagon of the hate train to smear your name, falsify documents, to sign testimonies, your lives are pretty much over. You're going to be poor for the rest of your life, okay? Your reputations are going to be shit. Your relationships are going to go to shit. A lot of you probably going to become suicidal because of the mental anguish that you projected towards the collective. Again, it is what it is. There is no I'm sorry. There's nothing that you can do to alleviate your karma, okay? And collective, you already know who these people are. These are people that they stalk your pages, they stalk whatever post you post, we're talking about your truth, because they want to see what you're going to say next, because every prediction that you said has come true, because again, you are an anointed, chosen one, okay? It as above, so below, okay? It is, they're done, okay? And not only that, too, you have people that are watching to go back to that ex to report on what they see, what they see, okay? They're little stool pigeons, okay? They're going to jail. They're going to die. It is what it is. Salt and hell, no negotiations. But let's pull the energy of these people, okay? I'm telling you, like, look at this. They're trying to hold on to your money that they try to steal. They got to walk away. They got to fucking walk away. Relationships are going to go down. Wives are going to be found out that, their husbands are going to catch them cheating on them with, men with mental disorders. You know what I'm saying? Specifically, certain social workers, that have been involved with holding on to this plan of money and backstabbing you, collective. Okay, they're gonna get caught up again. They're gonna go to jail, because every last person that was involved in, which is a whole confirmation. I just got a notification. You had a whole city that was against you, and they all fucking lost. You're going to sue every last one of them. Their lives are pretty much over. You literally are confirmation. You literally are going to take them to court, and you're going to win. Spirit says that's a done deal. Their wealth is now going to be your wealth, because of the pain and suffering that they inflicted on you, because they wanted to literally ostracize you, have you with nothing. They thought that by isolating you, that it was going to cause you to kill yourself. No. Spirit says that's a fucking no. For every word that they spoke against you, they're going to reap karma times 10. Anything that they love will die. Everything that they care about will cease to exist. Come through. Because you're now planning. You're in a planning mode, okay? You're in a planning mode because you elevated. You elevated to the point that none of their magic, none of their evil eye will ever work because you don't give a fuck anymore because you're planning on getting this Ace of Pentacles, this wealth, this abundance, this inheritance. And the money that they took, the bribes that they took from that ex, they got to pay that back. You're going to own their houses. You're going to own their family's houses. Come through. Yeah. Because you are the one here that has the power. You are the one here that has the drive, the determination. Okay? Not only that, too, that they're finding out that ex was a hoe and she lied. And now they're feeling stupid because they jumped on the hate train for no fucking reason to try to hurt a person that didn't fucking deserve it. Because you're getting this fucking money. You're going to be rich as fuck. And they're going to come back to you looking for handouts. They're going to look back to you and ask you for fucking grace. They're going to ask you for, hey, can you, I have this court case. Can you, vouch for my name? No, fuck you. That's exactly what's going to happen because you're starting on a new journey. You're leaving these assholes behind. And you're leaving them to their pain and their suffering. Look at this shit. Again, they try to hold on to your money. They try to hold on. They're trying to fucking protect themselves. There's nothing that they can protect them. Death. I say it again. Death to their finances. Death to their resources. Death to their social life. Death to their characters. Because that's what they wanted for you. That's what's going to happen to them. Look at that shit. And they can't fucking defend themselves. They cannot defend themselves of what's coming for them. And what's coming for them is the fucking law, the justice. They're going to jail. Every last one of them. You're going to have a huge court case against every last one of these motherfuckers. For the people that they've hurt, the children that they've trafficked, because lo and behold, they don't realize the deep shit that this family got them themselves into. They don't realize now that they're part of a giant RICO. Now they're part of a giant hate crime. Now they're part of a giant federal crimes of child trafficking, incest, black magic, murder for hire. And at the end of the day, you're getting your fucking wish fulfillment. And your wish fulfillment is seeing all of them locked the fuck up. And you're taking their wealth too. It is what it is. Okay, what is the outcome of this, Spirit? What is the outcome? The fact for the rest of their lives, they're going to be fucking burdened. Poor. No family. Nowhere to turn to. A lot of them probably even going to want to off themselves. Good. Do it. Because you try to have that done for the collective. And that's spiritual law. For a person who did not do anything but love their best friends, love their lovers, love the people of the community, you do this to a fucking innocent person? You deserve that. Sell and hell. No negotiations. Damn. So collective, you're going to be fucking rich as fuck, okay? You're well protected. You're anointed. God bless you. And I'm proud of you. The universe is proud of you, okay? Light and love.